Welcome back. Oh, we have a left place to go. Oh, well, calm down there, controller. Those who follow the various things I do on this channel might know my controller and how it tends to do things like that. We have a left to go to? I didn't expect that. I thought you were only ever allowed to go right in games. I think we just arrived here. It hasn't even been a full week since I last played this, and yet I have forgotten what it was we actually did here for some reason. Hello. Ah! Stop that! Beautiful. These guys take a lot of hits. So one thing that was mentioned in comments, since I started putting up this game, it is... There have only been 2 episodes put up so far, actually. I'm recording this a little early. I feel like this is going to take me somewhere. I don't want to go there yet. One of the things that was mentioned was apparently this game has a bit of a difficulty spike as time goes on. I wonder if some of that, though, is a matter of whether you've picked up those optional power-ups or not. It's still comical to me how you fall so quickly. You know, the water here looks similar to the water in Dreams game. Boom! Take that. Get a drop kick on these. I can actually shoot them. Get a drop kick on these octopodes. But I do wonder if a perceived spike in difficulty would largely just be due to not picking those up. If that happens to be the case, there's nothing over. Excuse me? What? Did I just crash the game? What? What? Good thing I just stopped playing this not so long ago, because that means I have a save state that I resumed a few minutes ago. Because, I mean, why use battery saves when you can use battery saves and save state? Or rather, in this particular game's case, you don't have battery saves. Who wants to remember passwords when you have save states? You can just load back up. Yeah, I fell off the screen and took damage is what happened there. Yeah, if I shoot there, the game freezes. If I fall off the screen, I take damage, I guess? Really? I'm kind of curious what happens if and I don't imagine anything interesting would happen if I happen to die there, as opposed to dying anywhere else. That was a good song. Someone made a really good bass cover, but... Never before have I encountered a song like that where I like the bass more than anything else. I'm trying to move like left and right. Yep, see? I couldn't quite figure out what was happening with the camera there. I guess it was me falling or something. Calm down, Goddard, jeez! Goddard does not stop barking in this game. Yeah, though, so, I guess that's our introduction to this level. That's very disconcerting. The lava, I mean, but the game freezing too. So, interesting. Again, I never saw anything like that in Dreams games, so it's not in my mind a normal thing to see from this developer, but it happens, I guess. On the other hand, I guess we could just start on the furthest left portion there, since it's a place that we've already seen now and that we know leads somewhere. We might as well start there. As I was saying, I wonder if this is... I'm fairly certain this is going to be one of those games where it's a lot harder than it needs to be if you don't get all the upgrades. People throwing pineapples as weapons reminds me of that one, the GBA Lilo and Stitch game. I didn't Let's Play that, did I? No, I didn't. It's the one that was kind of a Contra clone. You had pineapples as grenades, I think it was. And it was there wasn't much of anything to see in it. I don't think there'd be a reason for me to Let's Play it. I was wondering if for some reason this would lead me to the next part of the game. Secret of Lava Mountain. Sounds like a book title. Island Organ. Okay, well, there's that. You know what? Boom! Might as well save some time. Considering that we're 6 minutes in and haven't actually done anything yet. Except for glitching out the game, and I think that's a fine thing to do. On every occasion. This is interesting music, though. And also very different than what I... Hey! Switch short enemies. I'm supposed to be the short one here. Not like the music that I'm used to hearing from Dreams game. Try not to explore too far in any one given direction, although something like this would be nice. Thank you. This will be good to keep in mind. This is the overworld, so we can presumably come back here and pick more stuff up later. No, go away. What are you? Oh, is that another power-up? Wait. Huh? Huh? I don't get it. It makes my weapon glow. It's ammunition. It's ammunition for something. The same thing happens when I pick up... Yeah, same thing happens when I pick up one of these. Yeah, no matter what weapon I'm holding, it makes my weapon glow. So it's some kind of ammunition that I don't need yet. Okay. I'll take it. I feel like I should be able to see... you can kind of see it. You can barely see the atom on Jimmy's shirt as he's running around. 1 second, I need to move some things around to get myself closer to the microphone without having to lean forwards. I'm sure he has a lot of fun saying that access code every single time. Can you imagine if this game was voice action, you had to hear him say that every single time? Aha! I can just shoot the floor. It bounces up at them now. Boom. Why are you guys running like that? You are just kind of invading their village and just shooting everyone up. Yeah, I did. I'm not saying they're not justified in being displeased. I do notice that we don't see everything having this weird technological undertone to it. Hey, this time. Like in the console version. I thought that was an interesting touch. That no matter where you were, no matter what theme you were in, it was something a little bit unique, because even if it was an otherwise kind of tired theme, like, I don't know, piratey things or in a volcano or whatever, it always had a slightly unique twist on it for having this weird mix of technology in it, even in ways that you would never expect to see, particularly in this kind of like jungle dwelling native population type of setting and in a village and whatnot. Here you don't have that. Which, I suppose there's nothing wrong with not having it, but I thought it was cool to have in the other version. So I'm a little disappointed not to see it. Even if I don't think the game was under any obligation for it. In a certain way, I kind of like having to crouch to hit certain enemies. Yeah, it's just a little bit more variety to things. Got some holes to jump in. Yeah, I can still... Yeah, you still got that one... That thing. That one really metallic percussive thing. That to me is just the... I don't remember what these guys are called. Whatever the studio is called, it's like their signature instrument in my mind. Like, that's the sound that makes me know that it's them making this game. I don't know if it's actually their own sound font or what, but I've never heard anybody else use it, I don't think. Oh! Someone did mention really liking music for this game. Oddly enough, I haven't been thinking that much of it. I think. And I tend to be pretty easy to impress with music. But maybe what's been happening has been, you know, somehow Jimmy actually seems more enthusiastic about shooting things in this game than he did in the console version. Can you believe that? But maybe it was because I was just too distracted by the similarities between the music here and in Dream's game for me to actually think about whether or not I like the music. I do like, in some weird way, that sound font that they use. Those particularly percussive instruments I keep mentioning. Ah, I appreciate being able to shoot while I use Goddard. This feels like a place to hide an upgrade of some sort. That aim is oddly useful. Okay, well it's some health, something, but not what I was hoping for. Does Goddard have a crouch animation or does he just walk through? Oh, yeah, I think he has a crouch animation, it's kind of hard to tell. Keeps his head down at least. Oops. I was kind of wondering if he could. Good thing I can stun lock these guys. If I could go on top of any other buildings. There you go. Yeah, sometimes maybe I'm trying to jump too early. This track is interesting though. Yeah, whatever the lead instrument is right now, I like it. It's not what I would expect for this setting. I expect it from like a cave or something. But I do like it. I think I actually like it more than I like the Dream Scheme soundtrack. Not that I ever thought of myself as particularly loving that soundtrack more than any other soundtrack, even though I thought it was fine. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Can't quite get on those from here though. Anything fun up here? I guess I have grenades that I can throw back, but I don't see why I should. I can hit them from further away with other weapons. I feel like I need to look on top of all these huts though. Yeah, I still don't know why they... Well, I guess... I guess there is one... Well... Yeah, so there is one upside in hindsight. It's not really hindsight, I'm seeing it now. But there is one upside I'm realizing to their weird way of aiming up and down. You can see it right now. I don't have to run forwards to aim diagonally. That was a problem in Contra and similar controlling games. If you wanted to aim upwards, you had to do stuff like this, or downwards like that, because you had to hold forwards to aim in that direction. Which made it really hard to hit things, because you had to move those directions to shoot in that direction. In this game, though, you can sit still, because you just hold the button to aim diagonally. It's weird to get used to, but I actually see some value in it. So, consider me enlightened now about this whole strange aiming thing. Having been enlightened, though, I think it's about time to take some time to dwell on this more. Ow. And I'll let you get back to me with your thoughts next time. Bye, everyone.